thought about doing for a long time now, but I've always just stuck to the writing. Does this chair not go up? Okay, I guess. I've always stuck to just the write-ups, and so they've always been good. They worked for me. It's a nice little brackets, nice little organization system that I used. But no joke, it would be taking me like 4 to 5 to 6 hours a week to do these write-ups. And I was thinking about doing videos, and I was thinking that could be cool, but then I was like, how long are these videos gonna be? Isn't that mean that I'm just gonna do a write-up anyway, and then just gonna be reading the write-up on the video? And then am I gonna be editing these videos? Because that sounds like a nightmare. But it's 2025, it's season 5, and I said, fuck it, we're gonna go live. We're gonna hit them right at home. They're gonna love it. I hope everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear me, right? I'm not sure about that at all. I do see notifications, so give me like a thumbs up notification or something if you could hear me. That'd be funny if I'm just sitting here talking and no one can even hear me. Anyway, and everyone's too afraid to unmute and say something in fear that they'll be banished. Be gone! Anyway.
Oh, we can fucking hear you.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Yeah, here goes the end of the stream. No, we're good. Fuck yeah, I see you up there. All right, I'm just gonna try not to get distracted because I'm doing live stream here, but I'm also over here doing the YouTube for anybody who couldn't make the live stream, so that they can sit and enjoy and still get the weekly roundup, because the weekly roundup is terrific, and in my opinion, I think it's probably the best part of this league is the weekly roundup. Anyway. That's why I was really afraid of doing it in this format. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get the same amount of punches in there, jokes in there, of quality roundup in there. So at the end of this, please let me know if you want me to go back to just writing them up, or if you like this real wacky live stream situation we have going here. Because I'm having a good time right now. I'll tell you what, I'm having fun. And as long as you guys are enjoying it and having fun, that's all I care about. Okay, so first of all, I have to thank everybody. Like, really big shout out to every single person who joined. I don't know if you guys know, I sent out 80 or over 80. I sent out over 80 invitations for this league, and the 34 of you guys who showed up, I can't tell you how happy that makes me, and it just it brings a tear to my eye to see so many people coming back again and again, and to see people inviting their friends and their family, telling them they got to get in on this shit. I love it. It makes me feel good. It's good for the league. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. I gotta do the huge shout out. Huge shout out this week has got to go to 3 people. It's a 3-way tie for a huge shout out, and these 3 people are my ride or dies. These 3 people have been in here every single tournament, every single league since day 1, from the COVID days right up until right now. It's incredible. You guys are the backbone of this league. You keep it together. And it's just a huge shout out from the bottom of my heart. We have, of course, the master of all things Catan. Been in here every single time. He's won 3 titles of Grand Champion. May that be between leagues and, let me just pull up the stats. Why am I making shit up? Stats right here. They don't lie. Champion of Season 1, Grand Champion of Season 2. So he just right out of the bat just took it. And then he was the Grand Champion of Devin's birthday tournament. So he's been every single one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 competitions / tournaments / leagues. Freaking 40 games, and he's won 3 of them. It's incredible. Right out after him has to go to the Grand Champion of Sheep. You know who you are. Everybody knows him. He won the whole shebang last year. He's no joke. He's been here since day one. 40 games under his belt. Every competition, all 7 competitions, and he's won King of the Leaderboard in Season 1. He's won King of the Leaderboard in Season 4. Not easy feats. Both of them cash payouts. And then he came in 2nd place overall in Season 2. And then Grand Champion of Season 4. So those accolades and titles just keep rolling off for the Grand Champion of Sheep. He's incredible. Love you, man. Been here since day one. And then, of course, the 3rd and final name on that list is Chundles Grundle. He is my own flesh and blood. He is my brother. Love you. He's been here since the beginning. And although he does not have the accolades and titles that the other guys had, he hasn't even placed yet. So that's real unfortunate. We're all rooting out for you this season, though. This is your season for sure. If you can beat the bot, that is. But yeah. So Chundles Grundle, Master of All Things Catan, and the Grand Championship. Huge shout out to all 3 of you. Thank you for making the league what it is. Thank you for adding lore. Thank you for being there and having the proof and knowledge. I can't thank you enough. All right, moving right along to honorable mention. Honorable mention this week's got to go out to the 2, count them, not 1, but 2 rookies who took home victories this first week. So that is, of course, that is 2 Cats in a Trench Coat, and which is the 2-part team of shut up, doggy. 2-part team of Ashley and Brian. One of 2 2-part teams, which is a first in league history, I believe. I think we've had some kind of ones where they've had somebody as an alternate, but they've never actually used them. This time, I think both 2 teams are legitimately switching back and forth, which is really cool to see. And it'd be really interesting to see if they can keep it going and keep those wins up. Next is honorable mention. It's a 2-way title, like I said. It's called Pork Roll. I see you up in here. It's called Pork Roll. Shout out to the rookie who's coming out to the first live stream. That is sick. Everybody else in here, everybody else in here is, oh, no, I thought this was a Monopoly. You're up in here as a rookie. All right. So we got 2 rookies up in here in the live stream. One of them, the champion of the week. The other one, we'll talk about that one later. It's called Pork Roll, coming in hot and heavy. The pork is hot. Get it while it's hot. He was talking up glizzies in the chat. I loved it. That's probably one of my favorite things, is that I could be a part of every chat, which is wildly anxiety provoking and physically and mentally draining, but boy is it fun. All right. Next, we're going to move along to who to watch. I fucked up. This is a live show, baby. I didn't write a spot, but we're going to look for one right now. Who to watch. I gotta say, who to watch has got to be All Bricked Up. He's up here, in here live. I know you just heard that shout out. All Bricked Up. Yeah, there he is. All Bricked Up. He was a big contender last season, coming in 2nd place. Came right back. He was the first one to jump in that pool and get it nice and warm in the Discord to get the heat of championship firing. So you gotta be on the lookout for All Bricked Up. He got first game of the week, a win. He was talking shit left and right. And then when he won, he just posted right immediately after it. Just one word, nothing more, didn't follow up, just cocky for a reason. This guy is cocky for a reason, and watch the fuck out. Watch out for All Bricked Up this season. All right, moving on. Fastest game. This goes out to the settler who whipped booty the fastest, cleaned it up nice and tight, kept it moving along. No need to sit around here and second guess. This was, of course, the winner of Group H, which was your boy, Leonard Washington. He's out there rolling dice in the streets. He comes into the Catan League just like, he doesn't, I don't even know if he knows what Catan is. He's a dice roller by trade, living in the streets, getting shot at, getting robbed. He is hard to the core. That's why it was so impressive that he swept up this top group of veterans here. It was a 10 out of 12 on the threat level, which is actually, that was America's Game of the Week. So to come in talking a whole bunch of smack and then clean up that veteran ranking 10 out of 12 threat level in only 33 minutes and 29 seconds. Cheers on you, Leonard Washington. Well done. All right. Moving on to Game of the Week. That was covering America's Game of the Week. We're going to move on to Game of the Week, which goes out to, again, it's your boy. He's still up in here. It's called Pork Roll. He's grabbed that honorable mention with the win, and he grabbed Game of the Week with this win. He was, again, heavy hitters in this game. Threat level of threat level of 9 out of 12, so almost tied for America's Game of the Week. And this 39 and 21 second game came out to a full score of 34 out of 38 possible points. So Game of the Week, for those of you who don't know, Game of the Week is the hardest game. So it's the game that had the most people on their feet, had the most eyes watching. This is the Settlers game, where the true fans of the game come to see it. They don't want to see nobody's steamrolling or ass pounding this game. It is a grudge match to the end, finishing with 34 full points. Let me see, that's Group F. Let me see if I can pull up the stats a little bit clear here. Here it is. Porkle got 10, of course. Those are, then it was, second place at 9, 8, and 7. So right down the list, just 7, 8, 9, 10 with that game. It was a real hefty game. Again, real hot veteran level class. He was the only rookie in there, and he cleaned up like he was a veteran himself. That was really impressive. It's called Pork Roll. It's called Pork Roll. Well done, sir. Eat a glizzy from me. All right, moving on to Player Hater of the Week. Everybody's favorite accolade of the week. Everybody's always trying to go for Player Hater. For those of you who don't know, rookies, and it's been a while. It's been 2 years. I forgot to mention at the top. It's been 2 fucking years since our last league, and it's just great to see everybody out here. It's great to get out. I'm shaking the rust off myself, as you can see in this live feed. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, or those of you who forgot in those 2 years, Player Hater of the Week goes out to the Player Hater of the Week. The guy who was talking the most trash, the most smack, just firing off insults left and right. He doesn't give a fuck if he's insulting anybody to their core. He'll talk shit about their mamas, their play style, their fashion. They don't care. This is what's it called? Player Hater of the Week. And of course, if you get the most of those per week, you become Player Hater of the Year. That is a full-on title, ladies and gentlemen. There is no joke around that. let's see, player hater, that was group H. Let's pull up some of these comments that he was just hurling out there. He was being pretty wild with it, if I remember correctly. I don't even know. It's a lot of gifs. He starts out with just a gif of Samuel L. Jackson giving crazy eye stares, and says, "Y'all some unlucky sons of bitches coming up against me in round one." Then started from Philly, tries to retort with, "You smell like a sweaty cookie." And he fires right back instantly. Just, "You still smell like my cum." That is some fighting words there. He's showing everybody who's boss. Later, someone tried to insult him. Resource Roomies tried to insult him. He just coolly replied, "Oh, so you one of them sheep fuckers." This guy is ice cold. I'm sure that there's going to be plenty more of Leonard Washington in the future. Look out for that for Player Hater. Player Hater of the Year contention starting off strong already. And now we're getting into everybody's favorite accolade of the week, Ass Pounder of the Week. The settler who took all the rest of the settlers right on down to Pound Town. This one was no other than ya girl, Sheep or Get Off the Pot. That's right, Sheep or Get Off the Pot, our top hitting female in the league, comes in hot in a group of 3 ladies, which usually I don't give out Ass Pounder of the Week to a group of 3. I'm like, you really gotta pound some ass. You gotta do a 4-way pounding. But she pounded these ladies so hard that I had to give it to her. I know that I thought this was a Monopoly is a rookie, but she's also your cousin, girl. You didn't have to absolutely humiliate her with a 2-point finish. She didn't even let her get a single victory point on the board. Not a single settlement. She didn't even let her get Devo cards. I don't know what was going on there, but that was wild. Sheep Happens finished the game with 7 points. So not terrible from Sheep Happens, but really just slapping everybody around Sheep or Get Off the Pot in that ladies group. Ladies night was hot and heavy. It was a wild ride. All right, and that is the weekly accolades. Now we got to get into the stuff nobody likes to talk about. Bot use. I'm looking at you. We had 34 players, and we were so close to having a full no bot first week 1. We had 9 games, and it was down to the third to last game on Sunday. First game of Sunday, 2 settlers dropped out. Absolutely devastating. We had Go Hard or Mofungo Home and Full Metal Colonist, both back out at the last second. Full Metal Colonist seemed to have a legit excuse. Go Hard or Mofungo Home was radio silent. We had to hear from Chundle's Grundle that she was taking a bot. So that is some ice cold shit. Let's try and be better, people. But at the same time, 2 bots out of 34 people, pat yourself on the back. That might be a new league record. That is incredible. That was a funny game because Bumblebee Tuna was catching me up, and Chundle's Grundle fell real hard in that game. He was number 3 on the scouting report, coming in 4th place to 2 bots. So he was Bumblebee Tuna had some sympathy for him though, because he said that he was getting shit on by the bots. Both bots just cut him off instantly, and then he was getting shit on by his Airbnb guests. Who had a plumbing emergency. no, we didn't get any further words on what that plumbing emergency was, but just getting shit on both virtually and in person, that's gotta be tough. But he stuck it out like a true settler and walked away with 4 points. He would have had 6, but Bumblebee Tuna snagged that longest road from him right at the last second to take the win. Good on you, Bumblebee Tuna. Pro moves, but that is ice cold for your best buddy, Chundle, right there. All right. Now this is kind of fun. I kind of am interested to see how this bad boy works. We are going to go ahead and do a little leaderboard rundown. This is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and just never had the ability for it. So let's try and see if we can get this bad boy going. Oh, come on. There we are. Okay, this is cool. All right, we got the leaderboard. I forgot my pointer. What a dumbass. I can't do focus on that, please. Not great. Which one is more important, my live people or my future folk? I don't know.
How dare you?
I'm getting yelled at by the. Right, I'll do it one by one, I guess. All right. Here we see the leaderboard. Shut up. Here we got the leaderboard. As you can see, this is not working great. I need my pointers. What I need. Let's see. Do I have my ruler here? It's not my ruler. Oh, fuck it. We're live. All right. Anyway, so I don't know if anyone ever pays attention to this shit, or even looks at it. But right now, I am looking at. Is it? Can I focus better? Is that the problem? That's about as focused as it gets. Alright. So up here you can see the yeah, it's just not working great. So up here we got the little key there. And so we have the yellow up top, then the red, then the light red, and then the orange, and then the blue, and then the brown. So yellow is what you want. Yellow, as you can see, has a 100% chance of making the semifinals and a 50% chance of making the finals. So also number 1 spot gets a payout. They get a cash payout of $78. That's a lot of beer, maybe. I don't know what you do with your money. 100% chance of getting to the finals, semifinals, 50% chance of getting to the finals. Then we got the red. So all these people in the red have a 66% chance of going to the semifinals. And then the orange, they only have, or the light red, sorry. The light red has a 33% chance of going to the semifinals. And then the orange, they have a real bad. I am butchering this other stream. God damn, this ain't easy. All right. So the orange only has a 25% chance of going to the finals. Blue, you're out. Just straight up, you're eliminated. Brown, that's the shitty spot. No one wants to be in Browntown. I thought this was a Monopoly is holding it down right now for 2 points. You got to do better. All right, let's see. So that didn't go very well. I thought it'd be real cool. We'll figure something out, though. For those of you who wanted to see it here, I mean, you have it, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, we're going to move right around along and wrap this up. That segment did not go as planned, but we are moving to the final segment, where I have something I would like to read to you. Okay, so this last week, let me pop these lights down. This last week was not only week 1, but it was also Valentine's Day. And my Valentine, as it is every year, is the League. It's the only love I have in my life. And so it might sound sad, but it is pure and it is real, true love. So I didn't have a Valentine today to write a nice heartfelt message to, but I did have you guys. I got the League. So I wrote a real nice little heartfelt love poem to y'all, and I'd love to read it for you guys right now. So please sit back, relax, maybe pour yourself a nice little glass of wine, dim the lights a little, because it's about to get... yeah, it's going to get real spicy up in here. All right, here we go. Can I put you here? Cool. All right. I haven't read this out. I wrote this about 20 minutes before the stream, so I've only edited it once. I don't know how it's going to go. Here we go. I'm pouring my heart and soul out. All right. I look for ways to say I love you, but I find it nearly impossible as you so easily and gracefully evade all earthly descriptions that can capture you in such a pure and beautiful light. So I go out searching. I've soared across the vast open fields of wheat that keep me transfixed like a beautiful ocean of golden amber. I've climbed to the great peaks where you keep your oar locked up so safely like a mother protecting her child. I've mapped out your ever-expanding maze of trees and leaves that create your soulful forests. I've crawled through the mud of which we turn into clay, covering my entire body in your mineral-rich riverbeds, in an attempt to be one with you. I have grazed through your pastures amongst the countless sheep, whose pure white coats merge together, creating a mosaic more captivating than any cloud formation. Yet still, the words I use to describe you, Yet still, the words I use to describe you still elude me. It's not till we come together as a league, as a whole, that's when I see the visions and words begin to show themselves to me in brief instances as they dance across my field of vision, like a flowing wisp of fire moving across a log, igniting and engulfing it in its warm embrace before destroying it in the heat of passion. I can see glory radiating from the grand champions as they show us all what we can accomplish. I feel the true love and passion in the heat of every trade negotiation. I see the limitless pools of acceptance as the veterans embrace the rookies and gently take them under their wings. I can see the white-hot underlying flame of intense competition burn bright in the eyes of a settler as their path to victory suddenly materializes right before them. I hear it in the voices of the settlers as they rejoice when they finally put a face to the name and realize who they have in their group. It's not about the resources. It's not about the money. It's not about the thrill of victory and everlasting glory. It's about this big friendship family that brings us all together each and every week to share true undying love and happiness with each other and every heart of every single settler that is lucky enough to be here. All in all, I love you. I love Catan. I love this league. But most importantly, I love each and every one of you for being here in my silly little world, sharing experiences and bringing massive amounts of joy and light into my dim and often meaningless life. You give me reason to give me love, and I love you so much, more than you could ever know. Until next time, always remember, roll, trade, build, repeat.